Haibike, Winora, Ghost, Lapierre, and XLC. The Accell Group incorporates these and many other well-known brands. With around 3,100 employees and a turnover of over 1.3 billion euros, the group is thus one of the leading international players in the bicycle industry. In 2020, the Accell Group sold nearly 900,000 bicycles worldwide. In the development of e-bike frames and components, the developers rely on Ansys simulation software to make e-bikes even safer and more stable in the future.
How did I get started? It's pretty easy to explain because my name is Lapierre and the name is on the bikes. So that means I've been involved from the beginning of the story, because this is a third generation celebrating the 75th anniversary this year. So which means I've been in the bike business from the beginning, so to say.
We wanted to strengthen ourselves in the development department with the goal of executing FEM simulations independently in the future. At first, we obtained an overview of the market and then selected the best product for us, which in our eyes was Ansys. With INNEO, we found a very good partner in terms of the implementation of the software and the overall service. There are big challenges in the bike area, and here it's primarily about the system weight of the bike. In the past, that was about 120–130 kilos. Today, it's 150 kilos. And when it comes to frame development, we must do our simulations at the beginning and throughout the entire development process to see whether our frames can really withstand that. We also simulate other components such as handlebars and seat posts. Our development department consists of various disciplines. One is engineering, which is very important to us. We have other teams including industrial design, product management, and compliance. In general, there is only one claim for the Accell Group and for our products. We want to deliver innovations that represent the benchmark in the competition. We have already worked very successfully in this area in recent years, and naturally want to continue in the same way. Safety is paramount for us and our products. It is the highest priority from start to finish. We now have new possibilities through Ansys. We can now calculate our frames in advance and design them in the same way that they also meet our test requirements. Another important point, the requirements we have internally are much higher than those required by law. With Ansys, we mainly do dynamic and static calculations for the stiffness of the frames.
A good e-bike today has different definition. First of all, everything is related to, are we talking about e-performance bike? Are we talking about e-lifestyle? Lifestyle stands for trekking, commuting, and all the rest, by exception of performance, of course. For me, the ideal e-bike has to be light and has to be perfect in terms of power, so the perfect setting according to me is around 50 to 60 Newton meters.
We measure in advance how stable the frame is during riding and does it withstand our test requirements that we have for the frame. For example, do all the tests which are carried out afterwards in real life really pass? The advantages of the Ansys software are that we can carry out real simulation of the later tests that we carry out on the frames with a validated tool. This means that we can already see in the design and development process where there may be weak points, where we can make the frame more stable, so that later the safety for the customer is also given. Safety is always our #1 priority, especially in development. We strive to design frames that are safe for the end customer, even over the entire service life. With a monotube frame, for example, there's only one connection from the front wheel to rear wheel. And here we try to find out through very intensive simulation that this connection is stable in all riding situations and simply gives the customer a safe driving experience. The software saves us a lot of time. Where we would usually have a cycle of 2 to 3 months, we can now simulate this with the software within a few days and simply look at what we can improve on the product. The bike industry, and in particular the e-bike industry, is a very fast-moving industry. We're talking about product cycles of 2 and sometimes even just 1 year. And the Ansys software helps us to reduce this time so that we can bring our bikes to market faster without impacting the safety of our customers.